Yeah, good day sanibonani njani. My name is Mpumelelo Kamshengo Shabalala. Cha kudinga lamavusi amhlophe officer nakuba kuyena. So on today's video, we say Shanghai Pudong International Airport. So we are heading back to South Africa, but then specifically for this video, I just want to show you guys who would see how does the airport look like, what we had in the airport, and also who would see what does Ethiopian Airlines look like, what do they have to offer, and just review some of the flight details and so on. So then, yeah, guys, please do remember to like, subscribe, comment, and also ask any questions on the comment section. I will be also happy and also responsive to the questions that you guys asked. But then, yeah, we had to grab some late dinner at Pudong Airport because our flight was leaving at 11:30 p.m. So then, yeah, this is just us looking for a restaurant that we can have some nice food before we board on the flight. So we are taking the 11:30 flight from Pudong Airport to Addis Ababa, which was going to take like 10 to 11 hours on the flight. So this is the longest journey that one has to take with this flight because it has to transit via Addis Ababa in Ethiopia, and then it's going to go from there to Johannesburg, which is another 5-hour flight. So yeah, these are the air hostess and the flight attendants that we will be going with in the same flight. So yeah, they are just going to board the flights while we still have some time to grab something to eat. But then yeah, Shanghai Airport, there's two airports. This one is the PVG, also known as the Pudong. So it's one of the airports I use since I got here in China, because I've been living in the same province, just different cities. All the cities I've been living in are very close to Shanghai, so I've always been using this airport when I go home, or either I'm traveling to other places for holidays and so on. But then yeah, this is one of the best airports I've seen so far across the world. But then, to be honest, it has to come maybe second or third compared to the one near Qatar and compared to the one Emirates Dubai. So those are also some of the best airports. It's also debatable with right when it comes to these airports. But then yeah, I had one of the best meals here. I would give them 8 out of 10. These are actually one of the best burgers I had at Glendale. And obviously my GF tried this hot dog pastry thing with some fries. So this is my burger. I had finished it, and this is the name of the place. But then yeah, we had to rush back and head to our boarding gate. It's 11:30 at night. The flight is gonna take like 11 to 12 hours or so. So we had to eat and just be well prepared for this new journey. Another thing, I just wanted to try Ethiopian Airlines. I've had people give some bad reviews on the airline, and some also give some good reviews. But then as an African, I wanted to support the Ethiopian Airlines specifically because South African Airways is having some backlash and problems. So Ethiopian Airlines is also one of the best airlines across the world, and they are currently the best in Africa, serving us with over 250 flights. So they're actually doing very good. I also studied a lot on Ethiopian Airlines when I boarded the flights and watched some of their documentaries and how the Ethiopian airline was established in the 1940s. They were also invited together with South Africa to partake in this air travel expo that was held in America back in the 1940s. So when it comes to the first African airlines that were introduced to the world, it was South African Airlines and also Ethiopian Airlines. And today, Ethiopian Airlines are standing out to be the best in Africa when it comes to transportations and so on. So then, yeah, we are boarding the flights. Emirates. I've been on Emirates, so I just wanted to try the Ethiopian airline. They provide them A350 most of their flights, so we're gonna take A350 from Pudong PVG and also land at Addis Ababa and take another A350 flight from Addis Ababa to Johannesburg, South Africa. So this is just us boarding the flight. This is their colors. They have a Masita green with this yellowish. I think it also matches with their country's colors. But then, the seating configuration is a 3-3, which is not bad. And the A350s do have some space. However, if you've been on other flights, you know with Economy A380, which have much bigger and better space. But then I was quite happy when it comes to what I was seeing here. When it comes to the hygiene, the airline did quite a good job, except that Mongena, there is that distance smell that they use. I think Angas Noma, it's for hygiene or what they spray. They always spray in specific flights, especially going to South Africa. I do not know what's the whole purpose of that spray, but then even when we got back from South Africa with Ethiopian Airlines, because they used them as a return flight, they also did the new disinfection thing that they spray in the airline. I think it's just for hygiene and so on. But then, this is our seats. Obviously, Umo Kelly loves having the window seats, and I had to sit next to her, as always, be in the middle seat because someone wants to see the views first. This is the entertainment system. They have like a 7-8 inch screen. This is their tray, and also they provide a headset for. So guys, as I was saying, this is the headset that they provide. They do provide some headsets, although they're not the best. But then we are in economy class, so we don't know what's going to land in business class and first class. But then, the leg space is not so great, but it's there, as I'm very tall. This is the dinner they provided. They provided some, I think it's a brownie or so, and also some chicken curry, which I give like an 8 out of 10. It's one of the best curries I've had on the flight. And also they give a burger bun, which was also soft and more reasonable. And also they have some mama veggie and also some cheese and some margarine. So when it comes to the bathroom space, it's not so big, but then it was perfectly clean. It was well maintained. I do like that about it, and it wasn't smelly. And then for breakfast, we had this sweet beans with the hamburger patty and also some scrambled eggs, and I also have some Ethiopian coffee. So now I'm coming home. I am now traveling to OR Tambo. It's going to be great landing in OR Tambo International Airport after a great year since I left for work here in China. But then, guys, when it comes to the overall experience of traveling with Ethiopian Airlines, I think this is a great airline. They have a great potential of even growing to be not the best only in Africa, but competing amongst the best in the world, such as Singapore Airlines, such as Qatar, Emirates. They do have a great potential, and they do run their business very great, and we could learn a lot from Ethiopian Airlines as Africa, especially as South Africa, which also once had the great airline, but then things happened and they decided to be corrupt and stuff, and then it all stumbled to the ground. But then Ethiopian Airline has kept Africa awake and also represented with the rest of the world. So big ups to Ethiopian Airline. I will travel with them next time, but then I'll also try other airlines. I just want to experience all kinds of airlines. I know there's also Kenya Airlines, Egypt, so I would also love to try those, especially as an African. But then this was the lunch they served on our last flight. It was also good. It tasted well with salt. I would give them a great 7 out of 10 when it comes to this. And when it comes to the Ethiopian coffee, guys, I will give them 9. Limnandi buffets. It tastes great. But then do remember to like, subscribe, comment down, follow me on all social medias. Thank you.